those that are new here that don't know us, I am Ski and this is Sins, and we both sold everything that we owned back in Canada in our 50s, and we decided to move to Costa Rica without even ever being here before. We had everything, didn't we? We had the boat, the truck, the cart, fancy cart, we had it all, didn't we?
We
Sold
had
everything.
a small hobby farm in Ontario, Canada, yeah.
Sold it all, everything, and we decided to move to Costa Rica. So anyway, the video.
We are in Punta Rica now.
Yep. The video we're doing is about Costa Rica. Have now added a 180-day tourist visa stamp, which just came into effect as of yesterday, which is amazing. So now you can have the opportunity of staying in Costa Rica without having to do a border run every 3 months. Now, just to get this clear, that's not guaranteed that you will get 180 days. It's just that the option is there, that the border officers might give you 180 days, because with everything, when you do border runs, it's always at the discretion of the immigration officers. So there's no guarantee you will get 180 days, but you might get 180 days.
There's been reports of people getting 180.
Well, Melanie,
Been reports, and then not even knowing they were given 180, so just do it for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And the problem is you have to have a ticket to leave, airplane ticket or bus ticket showing you're leaving, and nobody knows whether you can do it for 90 or 180 right now. But they're saying 180.
So we have friends doing a border run today, and they're actually buying tickets for a 180 exit ticket for 180 days from today. And they're also doing getting an exit ticket for 90 days. So they're doing a border run to Nicaragua today. So we'll find out when they get back today what happens. But someone posted on a Facebook page yesterday, their dad had just flown in yesterday and he got 180 days. But it was his first time in Costa Rica. So I don't know whether that played a big factor. And then our neighbor, she flew back from Canada yesterday and she only got 90 days. So it's Costa Rica, who knows? But there is a 180-day stamp there. Now, I don't think that anybody has clarified yet whether you still have to leave every 90 days to have a valid license. That we're waiting to, I haven't seen anything about that yet. The driver's license, I don't know about that. So this is just the way things roll in Costa Rica, you know, like.
Because if I'm correct, if you have applied for residency and it's in the works, you still have to do
a border
run to drive.
To have a legal license.
Right. As soon as once you get residency here, you no longer have to.
Temporary residence. Yeah.
More about things than I do.
Once you have a temporary residence, you don't have to do the border runs anymore. But while you're applying for it, until you get that Dimex card, you still got to do the 3 months.
For that reason, just for driving.
Just for driving, which like makes no sense at all. But like I said, welcome to Costa Rica. So I'm also going to leave a link in the description to the website with all the information about what's going on here with the new border stamp for 180 days. So apparently they're doing this, it's more for tourism. I think they want to attract snowbirds, like, you know, snowbirds coming to spend the winters here in Costa Rica. I know many don't like to come here just because of the fact that they have to do a border run after their 90 days, and a lot of people find that really daunting. So now that they've got the 180, I think that that's great. But like I said, the only thing is it's not guaranteed that you will automatically get 180 days, right?
Well, you'll find out more as it goes, and we'll see how much as people go, and like friends of ours, like you say, are trying to get their ticket leave for 180. I guess some people are doing that, and then saying what they'll do is they'll just put it back to 90 right there on the spot on their phones if they have to, or something.
Well, I know our neighbors, they've bought both. They've bought exit tickets for 180 days. They're going to show that one first and see what happens. That's what they're going to do. They're going to show that one first and see if they get 180 days. And if they say no, then they're going to have to give them a 90-day ticket, exit ticket. So, but yeah, so that's what's going on. So, Costa Rica, it has passed. It has gone through. People have already got a 180-day visa stamp, which is bloody awesome, actually. The fact that you can come here and spend 6 months. I mean, if you don't want to drive, you don't care about having a vehicle, then that's awesome. You know, I mean, a lot of places here in the beach towns and that you can get taxis.
Oh yeah,
You rent a
absolutely.
golf cart or whatever,
there's
and
transit,
there's transit,
yeah,
there's
for sure.
buses, there's everything you need to get
There's
around.
different kind of private transportation services too that
Yeah.
aren't incredibly expensive if you wanted to get around. If you were in a central location, if you were just like pick a spot, if you're in Camp Tamarindo or Coco or Samara or wherever, and you were staying in that area and you wanted to stay there all winter, then you're good. Hopefully, if they continue and this worked out the way they say it's going to, you can stay all winter without having to mess around with the border run, which, like Trace said, is daunting to some people. So
Yeah.
to have to do, and it is inconvenient, no doubt about that. Especially if you're a snowbird and you want to stay for 6 months and you get out of winter, whatever country you're in.
Well, I mean, like now, I mean, you can fly from Costa Rica to Guatemala and back for like $117 return. Like that's crazy cheap. Like, you know, to Antigua, Mexico City, like, you know, if you don't want to do a land border crossing, you know, and you want to fly in and out, like there's some really cheap flights from Costa Rica right now. But if you haven't been to Costa Rica and you're thinking about coming to Costa Rica over the winter time, now is an awesome time. If you want to come for 4 months or you want to come even just for 5 months, you know, and you get that 180 stamp, well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely awesome.
If it starts to be regular and it's working out and people are getting it for 180 and they're stamping it for 180, it's always at their discretion, always. But it sounds like that's the president announced it. And
yes, he did. Yeah, the president announced on the 6th of September. So this was actually started. This has been in the works since earlier in the year, actually. So, but it actually got announced on the 6th of September, and it went into effect as of yesterday. And there was people that flew into Costa Rica yesterday that got stamped 180 days. So, and they showed on their passports the stamp for 180 days. So that was like awesome. So that's great. So anyway, that's what we wanted to share with you. We wanted to share with you, you know, that Costa Rica now have a 180-day stamp, which is absolutely awesome. Today we are in Punta Eslita.
Yes, at a restaurant that I can't remember the name. I just saw it on the menu. Aura. A-U-R-A?
Yeah, something like that.
Nice.
It's beautiful here. It's beachfront. We're having something to eat, and Steve's having a beer.
We got out for a drive.
Came out for a drive.
This is how far from Samara?
20 minutes. 20 minutes. It's only 17 kilometers.
Yeah.
Not far.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful day again. Another beautiful day in Costa Rica. Actually, sometimes when you come down here, we've got almond trees above us. And you can come down here sometimes and have a drink and have something to eat, and you'll have the scarlet macaws right above your head, eating the almonds in the almond trees. They have a pool here too. Like it's a really nice spot here, isn't it? And actually, the macaw rescue is just a few minutes down the road from here. They have a macaw rescue here where you can go visit. So you have to phone. You have to phone and make an appointment. Like you can't just show up. You have to actually phone them and make an appointment to go have a tour.
Yeah, it said reservations.
Yeah,
they have a website showing on there.
Yeah.
So if you Google them, you probably find it.
And the money.
And
the money goes towards, well, obviously, you know, the keeping, you know, the cars and everything, and like paying for them and taking care of them and vet bills and everything else, I'm sure. So what were you going to say?
The little village is nice here too.
Punta Eslita.
Punta Eslita, the actual little village itself is really nice. Nice little park, and they've got buildings that are all done in mosaic, and then a couple art stores, and yeah, it's really nice.
And we're not far from Caramanel actually either. So Caramanel is actually another turtle reserve. It's actually a reserve. It's protected. You can actually camp there too. Like you can go camping there. It's really nice. The beach is beautiful too. All the beaches here are beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen a bad beach.
They just vary in different ways as far as being a rugged beach or a stony beach, or a beach that's more popular for surfing, or a beach that's like Carrillo obviously is a beautiful all around general beach for the family to hang out at. But every beach here is beautiful in its own way and different. Yes.
I think the reason a lot of people like Carrillo too is because you can park your car like right literally in front of the beach, and you can see it. Like you can see your car all the time, can't you? You know, while you're there, it's not like you've got to park it up somewhere and walk away and leave it. You know, because petty theft is pretty rampant here in Costa Rica. You know, if you leave valuables, don't ever leave valuables in the car. Don't ever leave anything
Just
that's
use common sense and you'll be fine.
Exactly. You know,
like anywhere in the world, really.
Yeah. But there's a lot of beautiful beaches down here along the Nicoya. Absolutely stunning beaches. So anyway, that's an update there for you. We've got some big news for 2024. We are going, well, I'm not going to say anything right now, but it won't be long. We'll be sharing with you what we're going to be doing in 2024. So it's a pretty big deal. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys,
We
thanks for
won't be
watching.
sharing it. We'll be bringing you with us.
Yes, that too. That
Wherever,
too. We're excited.
whenever.
We are really, really excited. So it's going to be absolutely freaking epic. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Okay, and if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, a share, and please subscribe. Leave a comment below. We'd really appreciate it. If you've ever been to Costa Rica, tell us where you've been in Costa Rica. What's your favorite part of Costa Rica? What you love about Costa Rica?
Yeah, or if you're coming and you've never been, any questions you want to ask, and we will do our best to answer.
Yes, if you have any questions at all, leave a comment and we'll do our best. And we've been here 2.5 years now, so, and we've bought cars, we've dealt with lawyers, we've done it all. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave a comment down in the comment section below.
Yep.
And we will do our best to
Give
answer
your
any questions that you have and give you
honest an answer as we can.
yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so anyway, thanks again, guys, for watching. Have a beautiful day. We really appreciate you guys following us. Until next time, ciao for now.
Pura vida.
Pura vida. Okay, so we're home. I'm going to do an update here. So we had a neighbor fly back in from Canada after being gone for like a month. She got 90 days. We just had some... Yesterday, sorry. She flew in yesterday. She got 90 days. We just had friends do a border run to Nicaragua today. They got 90 days. We just had a friend of ours up here who's been in Canada not much longer than our neighbor, actually. And he's one of Steve's buddies from school. He's been here for the last 1.5 years. He's been back and forth. Last 1.5 years, because he's building up here in Santo Domingo. He just flew in today after being back in Canada for like 6 weeks, and they gave him this is in Liberia. He flew into Liberia and they gave him 180 days. So we just had a friend fly in yesterday from Canada. She got 90. We had friends do a border run at Nicaragua today. They got 90. We had our friend James come in today. Today he got 180. And people are asking me now, is the driver's license still valid up to 180 days? I honestly don't know. I just don't see how your driver's license could not be valid if you have a legal stamp for 180 days, because the 180 days is new. So before, if you had a 90-day visa stamp, which was the most you could get, you still had to do a border run in able to drive, so you still had a valid driver's license. But this is a stamp for 180. So as long as it's a 180 stamp, I just don't see how your driver's license could not be valid. But that's just something we're gonna have to look into more and see if anybody knows anything about that. But because that just does not make sense to me. But anyway, we just found out, like I said, our friend just got back into Costa Rica. He got 180 days. Oh, we have to do a run next month, so I'm curious to see what happens with us. Anyway, guys, there you go. That's the end of the video. So I thought, well, we got to update it. Now we know what happened to the 3 people we knew coming back into Costa Rica. So there you go. That's what's going on. Yes, there's a 180 day visa stamp. But whether you get it or not, I guess it depends how the border officer feels. So who knows? Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Pura vida.